Look, like, comment, and subscribe. You see me, right? I see you see me. Look. Oh, man. Joe Budden just activated me, right? Look. Thank you for the support on my last video, the JJK video. The JJK fans are the problem number 2. Already got 1 subscriber from it. Got like 170 views, I think 150 plus, something like that. So keep running that up. I appreciate that. Look, I've said look a lot already. Look at the like button. Look at the subscription button. Subscribe. My goal is 200 subscribers. I got a subscriber from that last video. Thank you. I'm at 108. Goal is 200. Okay. So, and bro, and I was just talking to my friend about academics, and he thinks academics is biased against Drake, right? That's what he said, right? And academics is one of the most unbiased media people. And every time I send him something for academics about Drake, he's like, it's academics, right? And the thing about academics is academics will tell you he's biased. And when he says he's biased, in the sense of he wants Drake to win, but that's not how he covers it. He covers everything, right? He covered the video of Drake taking the underage girl on stage that he didn't know was underage, taking her on stage. He covered that. He covers everything, right? But you know, they don't do that for the other side. When Joe Budden has literally said that he wanted Drake to lose the beef, but when Joe Budden says something about the beef, it's valid. It's 100% valid. It's 100% valid. No matter what he says, it's 100% valid. You see what I'm saying? So this video just lit a fire under me because, bro, bro, could you imagine? Like, listen to this.
Else that's fire.
Oh, okay. He did a lot of the honestly never mind shit.
Now.
Backhanded compliment.
You send them raps to
Should have kept that one for himself.
He slapped that nigga into another. Come on, man.
It's gonna be out there.
Come on, man.
It's gonna be out there.
I'm here for you. This is Sideways, Gordo and Drake. You get the point. It continues. There's no rapping. It's House Drake. I'm a fan of House Drake.
Sounds good.
And he did, this song is called Healing.
Look at them fake teeth. You can just tell a nigga got fake teeth. Like, he got fake teeth.
Same album?
Them veneers.
Gordo and Drake, yes.
Okay.
They a little too big.
Oh my God.
Right.
Drake
They
should have
a little too white. They're a little too white. I know Joe Budden was not brushing his teeth like that. And I don't even mean that in like a bad way. I'm just saying, like, to be that white and they look big. You see how? Okay.
Yeah. Drake should have kept that one for himself.
He don't got the AD veneers. The AD veneers is wild. They might be big though. You see how he's just covering them with the top lip? They might be huge. The bottom ones is a little too big.
Slap that nigga into another genre. That nigga Kendrick fucking.
Hold up.
Oh my God.
Right
Drake should have kept that.
God damn.
Drake should have kept that one for himself.
He slapped that nigga into another genre.
Do you hear this?
That nigga Kendrick fucking. God. Hey, I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
I like House Drake.
Hey, I like Drake with the
Don't
melodies.
you rap.
Hold up.
Hey, I like Drake with
Don't
the
you
melodies.
do no rapping now for the
Do you
summer
hear
now.
this?
That's a
Don't you do no rapping now.
Do you hear this?
Backhanded
You
compliment.
send them
only
raps to
person that
Kai
like
and let
Drake.
him preview it.
What he told him? I like Drake with the melodies.
Yeah, I don't like Drake when he
No,
act tough.
This is insane.
I like Drake with the melody too. I do. I'm a fan.
Everything is with an insult with y'all niggas.
This is nice.
Look,
Just like the
Thank
record.
you.
It was
I
hot.
love this. I like
This
the
shit is
record.
hard. You said the nigga knocked him into a whole different genre.
He did. I ain't heard this since Honestly Never Mind. Double entendre now.
Oh, shit.
look at this, man. Look at this.
Double entendre now.
Look at this.
Slaps knee. The fuck? Yeah, I like House Drake. Shout out to Gordo, Carnage, whatever.
Do you hear this shit? Got me cussing already. Look, bro. Like, do you see this? Do you see this? We're talking about Drake was making house music in 2022. It's 2024. He made a whole house music album. They talking about Kendrick slap Drake. Like, this is the man. This is the man who said he wanted Drake to lose the beef. Drake lost. And look at him. But nobody will ever be like, Joe Budden's biased. Oh, Joe Budden's biased. Nobody would ever say that. Because they hate Drake. Joe Budden will say it, which I like that about Joe Budden. He shoots it straight. I can't be mad at Joe Budden. Drake stole Joe Budden's girl. He stole his whole woman. I cannot be mad at Joe Budden for hating on Drake. And I can't be mad at Joe Budden because he's not even covering it up. He has clearly stated it on live. What I don't like is when people say to me, academics is biased, but then they'll listen to somebody like Joe Budden, or Ebro, or all these people that hate, Drake. I just keep it a stack, especially when you just just keep it a stack. And Joe Budden is do you know how delusional Joe Budden is? He is delusional. He is delusional. He is delusional. And the fans are delusional. Just think about it. Kendrick was, I'm trying to tell you in this beef, he was so smart. He said, I'm what the culture feeling, right? You remember that? I think that's the funniest line from the whole beef. And it shows the Drake hate is real. Because he said, I'm with the culture feeling. How would he knows he's with the culture's feeling? How would he know that? How would he know that? I guess off Instagram or something? Off Twitter, the memes? I mean, if you look at the numbers, the culture's feeling Drake. That's all I'm saying. If you look at the numbers, the culture's feeling Drake. You feel what I'm saying? And do you just listen to look at the delusion? Those are veneers for sure. And gaps, 100% veneers. Just listen to the delusion.
Your name is now, like him too. Shout out to Drake.
Yeah,
that was great.
That was great.
That was
That was great.
More than the
Imagine making a whole album 2 years before, full of house music. I don't even know when did Kendrick release an album. Hold up. Let me see. I can't even remember. Was that the same year? 2022. So this and they're saying, oh my gosh, it's actually insane to me. It's actually insane to me. Let's continue.
Honestly, never mind stuff too.
Yeah.
I know how I felt about that one.
Yeah.
This is much better produced.
Yeah, well, because it's letting the beat do what it's supposed to do.
Now, everybody out there,
Ecstasy.
say it with me. His name is Tory Lanez. Come on. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Tory
Damn, I can't say my next line because,
Lanez.
It's all right. You seen Fight Club. It's all right. Say his name. His name is Tory Lanez. From a jail cell, Robert Olsen. I mean, what was his name? Polson, Fight Club. Fight Club don't get enough credit for where it should be. But
Amazing movie.
Tory Lanez from a jail cell made a statement Wednesday or a couple days ago, and he was like, yo, I figured it out. I got the technology now, so I know how to record from jail. It's going to sound, the quality is going to be A1. You're going to absolutely love it. And I was like, fuck out of here.
I believed it.
I don't believe you.
I believed it because Max B was doing it.
See, I haven't heard Max B quality.
I have.
And said, oh, this sounds like he's outside.
His last project sounded like, I thought it was just old records or something.
I have heard some people come from, I can't remember who off the top of my head now. I've heard some raps from jail that sounded like, how the fuck?
Yeah,
I have no idea because I can't find it.
Oh, it's on there.
Stand for women right now.
I am.
You trying to mute up life is good. But sometimes I go over my little Cash App limit.
Okay, so that was the only part of the thing. Like, come on. This is just. I hate delusional people. I mean, at least, Joe Budden has admitted that he's biased, and I think Joe Budden is pretty fair for the most part. Not on Drake though. I mean, even with Drake, I think he's still pretty fair. But to say like he's just being petty, but he's being petty, right? Because he don't believe that. He's just being petty, and I'm not mad at Joe Budden. I'm not mad at Joe Budden. Who I'm mad at? Because Joe Budden has said, I am biased towards Drake. I wanted Drake to lose the beef. I love Joe Budden, keeps it 100%. Who I'm going to be mad at is the Kendrick fans reposting this. Like Kendrick made Drake do another genre. He already released a whole nother album in this genre. Like, and giving that as points to Kendrick. And just really think about this. This rap beef, I don't know if I said this already. I just gotta say it again because it just keeps getting reinforced. This rap beef has really showed me Drake is the GOAT of rap. He is the GOAT. Now, maybe you say he's like LeBron, and so, there's a lot of people who like Jordan, but so I guess Jay-Z or something, but rap is really different. I think rap is less the who the GOAT is less less of a consensus, right? But I still think that you could objectively say Drake is the GOAT, especially if this new generation, obviously, but of all time, obviously, and this beef has proven that. And let me tell you why it's proven that. Because when people are coming at you and they don't care if it's lies, it could be lies on both sides and they're going with the other people's lies. Nothing you say matters, really. Everything they coming at you with is lies. It's lies. You're a culture vulture. You're a culture vulture. You're the biggest artist in the world. And you're helping other people out get their biggest hits, and you're a culture vulture. That doesn't make sense to me. You're helping each other out. Right? And then those people in the media, they feel entitled to another interview or another song. You're not entitled to nothing. What do you mean, entitled? If I fell off, you wouldn't give me another song. So why would I give you another song? You're like, I gotta give you another song or give you another interview. I don't. And to call Drake a culture vulture for that, like, none of the attacks are really valid. None of them are valid. Drake is a pedophile. Like, none of this, these are all lies. And to see the amount of hate, the most hated, you know why people dislike LeBron and Jordan? Because they're so good. They're so good. That's why they're disliked. And that's why Drake is disliked by so many people. Because he's so good at what he does. The argument, it's an argument. It's not really, you can't really have if you was to actually give an argument, you would lose. You can't really, when people argue Drake and Kendrick, they got to do stuff that's subjective. Like, you can't use anything objectively. You got to use stuff that is people use stuff that is strictly subjective to win their argument. They go, oh, the culture, Drake isn't cultured. He doesn't, like, think about that. For anything else, we would look at the numbers. We would look at records, amount of records, how many good records, how many hits, catalog numbers. Like, we would look at all these things. But for Drake, numbers just are not important. They don't matter. He just does it so much. He just runs it up so much. None of it matters. But then when Kendrick does better numbers than Drake, it matters. When Kendrick gets a number one, oh my God, Not Like Us is number one. Drake is dead. Drake has more slaps than the Beatles. I got more slaps than the Beatles. When did he say that? What song is that? I got more slaps than the Beatles. Diesel dog. Lethal. What song is that? 10-piece song. This a blow. I'm in the mall. Doesn't mean that we involved. What song is that? Going Bad. Going Bad was 2018. He done got like 2 more number 1 hits since then. I got more slaps than the Beatles. Bro, like Drake, do you understand? When Drake is putting up all these numbers, it doesn't matter. Drake is literally the most streamed artist on Spotify for 13 months straight. It doesn't matter. When Kendrick or somebody else passes it up, oh, that's when it's news. You know, Kendrick, he passed all these records. He beat all these records, right? Every record he beat was a Drake record. And he did that. It wasn't even a song. The thing about, this is how you know Drake is the GOAT. Kendrick, every record Kendrick beat, it was Drake held that record before. And he beat the record, not with just a Kendrick song. It was a song dissing Drake. Like, I don't think y'all understand how that looks good for Drake. Y'all might be thinking, oh, yeah, he beat all the records and he did it dissing Drake. Oh, my God, Drake has to be salty. If I'm Drake, I'm looking at this like, you won the beef. You didn't win the beef rapping. You won the beef off gossip, off saying I'm a pedophile and I don't take care of my child and da-da-da. And, you know, people hate me and have implicit biases against me. And I say a bunch of stuff about you that might be lies too. And nobody's believing my lies. They're just believing your lies. So even when you break my record, my record, you broke my record hating on me. You feel me? You broke my record hating on me. To me, that proves that I'm the GOAT. Because the only reason you broke my record is because of me. The only reason you got number 1 is because of me. And people hating me. Same thing with Future and Metro on that album. Metro was literally talking about we're dissing Drake. This is dissing Drake. Both times, there was like barely any Drake disses. But they was pushing the album as a Drake diss. Both of them. Like they was clouting off Drake. Like, to me, this just proves to me as Drake that I'm the GOAT. That I'm the GOAT. So, like, at the end of the day, the bias is unreal to me. The hate is unreal to me. It's not unreal to me anymore, but the fact that people are going to run with this. Like, let's just go to the comment section. Oh, it's not going to be just a dang. It's not going to be just it's just going to be funny moments. But you know there's a bunch of Kendrick fans in here. You know they are. Because they're swarming everywhere and Drake haters, right? And it's just, man. It's just hilarious to me. Like, Drake is actually the GOAT. And that's really the whole point of this video, is just to point that out. Point out the bias again, the hate. He's fair. Joe Budden's fair about it, so I'm not even mad at Joe. But the Kendrick fans, you know, but look, because before I keep rambling on the same points, look, like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. My goal is 200 subscribers, so like, comment, and subscribe. If you agree, like, comment, and subscribe. If you disagree, like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'll respond to comments eventually. If not, as soon as I see them. So, thank you. Hope you enjoy.